Follow how this amazing artist, whose music enchanted the world, battled inner demons that left her looking like a real-life zombie. Discover the strength and resilience required to emerge from this abyss, and how music played a crucial role in her quest for redemption. Internationally renowned for the hit "Nothing Compares to You" and her idealism and nonconformity, the Irish artist found herself embroiled in various controversies throughout her career. She was known not only for her personal struggles and provocative actions, but also for her intensely expressive music. The talented and controversial Irish singer Sinead O'Connor passed away at the age of 56 on July 26, 2023. Her debut album, The Lion and the Cobra, released in 1987 and highlighted by the success of Mandinka, received widespread critical acclaim. Over the course of her career, she released a total of 10 albums, exploring a variety of musical styles, including pop and jazz. Nothing Compares to You was released at the end of 1989, became a major hit in 1990, and continued to resonate in the following years. The singer, born in Dublin on December 8, 1966, as Sinead Marie Bernadette O'Connor, faced a life filled with difficulties and controversies from the outset. Her childhood was tumultuous, marked by physical abuse, mental abuse, and her parents' divorce. Sinead O'Connor shared that during her childhood she struggled with kleptomania and was arrested multiple times until she was finally sent to a treatment center. It was there that a nun encouraged her to get involved with music. In her own words, "I have to say music saved me. It was a choice between prison or music, and I got lucky." The young O'Connor also spent a period in a juvenile correctional institution. After leaving that environment, her interest in music blossomed, leading her to sing in Dublin bars. Her talent caught the attention of the band U2, who recruited her to record with their record label. However, creative differences eventually led to her departure from the band in 1985. The death of her mother in a car accident was a hard blow for the singer, despite their troubled relationship. During this time, she released her debut album in 1987, which achieved great success and received gold certification in the United Kingdom, Ireland, and the United States. It was in this context that O'Connor began to get involved in controversies, expressing her support for left-wing movements in Ireland, such as the IRA. She also voiced her opposition to the Pope and tore a photo of John Paul II on an American television show as a protest against sexual abuse in the Catholic Church. Additionally, the singer criticized various musicians, including Bono, to whom she said that if she ever changed as much as he did, she hoped someone would shoot her in the head. Complicated, don't you think, my friends? Please share your thoughts on O'Connor's behavior. Every opinion is welcome. Her second album, I Do Not Want What I Haven't Got, was even more successful than the first and had a huge impact, especially with the song Nothing Compares to You.
I go out every night and sleep all day.
The song, composed by Prince, became the most successful of her career. Among her other controversies, notable incidents include the one in 1990 when she left 9,000 people waiting at a concert simply because the U.S. national anthem played before her performance. In 1991, she refused to attend the Grammy Awards ceremony in protest of the Gulf War. In 1992, she released her third album, accompanied by an orchestra featuring versions of songs from the 1950s and 1960s by artists like Billie Holiday. The following year, she contributed to the soundtrack of the film In the Name of the Father, directed by Jim Sheridan, based on the Guildford 4 case and the 7th IRA bombing in a London club. This was followed by the albums Universal Mother in 1994 and Gospel in 1997. In 1998, she became a priestess of the Latin Redeemer Church in Lourdes, but only 2 years later, she declared herself lesbian in an interview with the online magazine Curve, coinciding with the release of her album Faith and Courage. Her frequent verbal clashes with the Vatican and the scandals of pedophilia in the Catholic Church generated discontent and led many groups to publicly burn her records. In 2002, the singer released a new album called Sean Nos Nua, and a year later she announced her retirement from the stage. However, she returned in 2005 with a reggae album and continued to release more work throughout her career. In April 2012, the Irish singer had to cancel some of her shows due to bipolar disorder affecting her health. Regarding her personal life, it is known that she was married 4 times and had 4 children, one of whom was named Shane. Unfortunately, in 2022, her 17-year-old son went missing, and after an anguishing search, her worst fears were confirmed when the young man's lifeless body was found. He had chosen to take his own life, causing profound psychological distress to his mother. She made statements on her social media and exhibited peculiar behavior, such as placing several packs of cigarettes in the casket during the funeral, as if she wanted to ensure there was enough tobacco in the afterlife, in another life. Clearly, this is a difficult time, and it's impossible to imagine the pain of a mother losing her child. It's not possible to judge certain actions or behaviors, don't you agree? Only those who have experienced such suffering can truly understand. Her first husband was Irish music producer and writer John Reynolds, and the second was British journalist Nick Summerlad. In 2010, she married Australian guitarist Steve Cooney, but this marriage lasted only 16 days. On December 8, 2011, she married therapist Barry Harridge in Las Vegas, but this union was also short-lived. On July 8th, the singer announced on her social media that she was back in London after 23 years of absence and was working on her next album, scheduled to be released early next year. She also expressed hope of visiting Australia and New Zealand on her upcoming 2024 tour, as well as touring Europe and the United States in early 2025. However, at the age of 56, she was clearly struggling after the tragic death of her 17-year-old son, Shane, who took his own life in January 2022. In the days leading up to her death, O'Connor shared emotional messages on her social media. On July 17th, she posted a photo embracing her son, accompanied by the following words: "I've been living as a nighttime zombie since my son's suicide last year. He was the love of my life, the light of my soul. We were soulmates, and he was the only person who loved me unconditionally. I'm lost without him." In another video she shared, O'Connor showed her home and the worn look on her face, saying she was making the video because some people doubted it was her account. She acknowledged that she looked terrible, but explained that the loss of her son had profoundly affected her mental and physical health. The causes and circumstances of O'Connor's death have not yet been revealed, and her family has requested privacy during this difficult time. At the end of this heartfelt video, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and exclusive content. Don't miss the opportunity to follow the journeys of talented artists and learn from their life experiences. Click the subscribe button and activate notifications to stay updated with stories that touch our hearts and teach us valuable life lessons. Thank you for being part of our community, and until the next video.